section you will be turning over your engine for the first time. The startup of the engine and break-in of a new camshaft is a critical procedure. If your engine has been sitting for longer than a week, you should remove the distributor and repeat the pre-oil process. It's imperative that oil has been circulated through your engine within a few days of starting it up. You're about to bring your hard work to life. Pay close attention to details as you get your engine ready for the big moment.
Start out by double-checking all your gauge connections, linkages, and hoses. You want to make sure all your hose clamps are on straight and that they're tight. When you're sure your water system is sealed off, you can top off the radiator with fresh water. Don't put any coolant in right now. If there's a problem after startup, you might need to drain the radiator, and clean water won't have to go into a catch container. When it's full, leave the cap off so the engine can purge any of the air pockets that are still trapped in the block and water lines when it starts up. Now the water system is prepped, let's think about the oil. Just check your dipstick and make sure that the level's okay. Add some oil if you need to. Next, for the fuel system, double check your fuel lines along the frame, at the pump, and on the top side. Make sure they're not near any exhaust pipes or pulleys or belts. Then if you have a carburetor, you need to squirt a few ounces of gas into the front fuel bowl vent to prime the carburetor. That should put enough gas in the carburetor to run the engine until the fuel pump takes over.
There are hundreds of different designs for fuel delivery systems. Check your manual for suggestions on proper adjustment of your carburetor or your fuel injection system. Now it should be safe to hook your battery back up. Once a good battery is connected and fully charged, refer to your manual once more. The ignition section should have a listing that will tell you how to test your ignition for proper voltage or computer codes before attempting to crank the motor.
If your engine has a distributor, you should double check the wiring sequence of the plug wires. The rotor that's under the cap of this particular distributor rotates clockwise, so starting from the number 1 tower that we had labeled earlier, we count the firing order in a clockwise direction and then follow each of the wires to the corresponding spark plug to make sure that everything's in order. If you have to, go through the firing order a few times to make absolutely sure that you don't have any crossed wires. Incorrect wiring is one of the most common startup